Howdy Nikon fans, if you've purchased an MB-D18 grip, one of your major considerations would be getting the 9 frames per second. However though, Nikon charges an arm and leg for that, so you're looking at about $149 for their battery, $25 for their BL5 cover, and then $370 for that charger. So today I'm going to show you a budget-friendly way of how to get those 9 frames per second based upon products that actually work. I had originally purchased these EL18 batteries to be used with the D500 and the MB-D17 grip. You're not going to get your 9 frames per second from the OEM EL15, so forget about that. But out of these two batteries, this one claims to have 3,900 milliamps an hour, so very highly rated. It's actually supposed to be more than this, but this is the battery that's actually going to get you the 9 frames per second. This one runs only about 55 with their version of the BL5 cover. It comes as a set. And then in terms of the charger, I've been using this Wasabi one that runs like 60 bucks. So altogether, you're looking at 115 versus 544. So as usual, we're going to hear the argument. You spent over $3,000 on camera. Why would you trust a cheapo battery? So again, I'm going to throw back the argument because of money savings, right? The money saved, which is like over $400, you could get a square trade warranty that will cover your camera. So in the event something happens, including accidental drops, splash damage, whatever, it doesn't matter, you're covered. So that is not going to be covered by Nikon alone. There's no such guarantees. Anyway, without further ado, first I'm going to show you 7 frames per second and then on the Vegas Pro what that looks like. I've got this set on manual 8,000 seconds, so that way you could kind of just hear the 7 frames per second chug by. We're going to get to the other DSTE battery. And you can definitely hear it's much faster. So now we're going to play this back in Vegas Pro. In case you're not familiar with videography, basically I flagged the start and the end of 1 second. It's basically in 24 frames. So here's the 7 frames per second. And again, you're counting the major peaks here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know that we always hear it all the time, but in my mind, you can't really tell where's the start and stop of 1 second. So this really helps to visualize it. Now in terms of the 9 frames per second, it's the same process. So again, you're counting the major peaks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 right there. So here they are overlaid. This audio was captured on my V30. This one has much better definition of the peaks. So you can clearly see the difference between the 7 frames per second up top and the 9 frames per second at the bottom. So there you have it, folks, $430 in savings, and you get 9 frames per second from this. Thanks again for watching. As part of FTC disclosure, all of the products were purchased for personal use.